Hello friends, today we are going to explain FM radio receiver. So firstly, we would like to show a block diagram of typical FM radio receiver. A tuner is a subsystem that receives radio frequency transmissions like radio broadcast and converts the selected carrier frequency and its associated bandwidth into a fixed frequency that is suitable for further processing. The next part is RF amplifier. The RF amplifier amplifies the received signal intercepted by the antenna. Next part is the local oscillator. A local oscillator is an electronic oscillator used for the purpose of converting a signal of interest to a different frequency using a mixer. Now we come to the mixer. The amplified signal from RF amplifier is then applied to mixer stage. The second input of the mixer comes from the local oscillator. The two input frequencies of the mixer generate an IF signal of 10.7 MHz. The signal, after passing from the mixer, is amplified by the IF amplifier. The signal after passing from IF amplifier is passed through detector. This enables it to provide a greater level of noise immunity. It offers a better level of amplitude modulation, rejection of amplitude modulation. After passing through detector, the signal is passed through AF amplifier. It is the final electronic stage in a typical audio playback. An audio amplifier is an electronic amplifier that amplifies low pressure audio signal to a level suitable for driving loudspeakers. After explaining the block diagram nicely, we are going to explain schematic diagram of a FM radio receiver circuit. This is one of the simplest and smallest FM radio receiver that can receive the FM station available locally. Its simple design makes it ideal for a pocket-sized FM receiver. The output of the receiver drives a headphone. This circuit works off a small 4.5 volt battery or two 3.6 volt lithium button cells. The FM receiver section have two RF transistors T1 and T2 to detect the frequency modulated signal. Coil L1 and the trimmer capacitor from the tune tank circuit to tune the receiver to the best FM station with strong signals. The signals are capacitor coupled through C2. 10K preset VR controls the volume to the input of the amplifier. IC1 is the micro power audio amplifier that works between 4.5 to 12 volt DC. The amplified sound can be heard through the low impedance headphone or small Myla speakers. FM radio coil. Coil is an important part of the FM tuner. It is made up of 18 SWG enameled copper wire. Wind 4 turns of a ball pen to get 0.5 cm inner diameter. Remove the enamel from the tip of the wire and solder tightly in the PCB. Trimmer and coil should be soldered very closely. Adjust the spacing of the coil winding if necessary to get the station clearly. Assemble all the receiver components as close as possible to get better result. Now finally, if you want to a specific station, say 93.5 FM. Now finally, if you want to tune to a specific station, say 93.5 Red FM, you need to tune the tuner to a required frequency such that it matches with the frequency of the radio station. If both the frequency matches, there is a resonance, which makes the signal clear and perfect.